Hi guys, and we're back here. Simon again from the commentary box. We've got the Yankee Royals from New York and the LSE Legends from Pakistan. I think the Yankee Royals won the toss here and elected to bowl. We've got Dane Johnson here, who is the bowler, who will be beginning for us, but I'm joined here by Clayton. He's the LMS legend from Bloemfontein. So welcome, Clayton.
Thank you, mate. It's nice to be here in Cape Town. We've got some nice weather here. I hope for a great game.
Yeah, me too. It's been a fantastic few days here in Cape Town. My first trip to South Africa.
Okay, it's nice to have you guys here in South Africa. I think this is the first time that the LMS cricket tournament is in South Africa. So yeah, we're looking forward for a great tournament. Looking forward for a nice couple of days. So yeah, I hope the sun will stay out, no clouds. So yeah, I hope everything goes well.
Yeah, I hope so too. So if you're joining us from wherever you are around the world, feel free to leave some comments. Let us know how you're getting on here. So we're here live from Western Province Cricket Club, Wally Wilson Oval. Dane Johnson into bowl.
Oh,
ooh.
Nice ball there by Dane. That was one of, you can see that was a loosener, but still there was something there moving away there from the right-hand batsman.
A little bit of swing. Yankee Royals, of course, from New York. Dane's West Indian heritage, I believe.
Gets it. Oh! Nice effort there by the fielder. Just a pity it wasn't caught, but yeah, well done there to the fielder.
So you've got Rizwan and Shah's watch a replay. It's chipped into the leg side. Fielder was full length. Oh, look, he nearly had it there. It was nearly in his hands.
Yeah, was.
Hello to Sharon Moore, watching on Facebook. Sharon Moore, of course, is the head of Last Man Stands kit. And if anyone wants to get some kit like these two teams wearing here today, it's shop.lastmanstands.com. So hope you're well, Sharon. I think it's been snowing back at home in England.
Cold weather at home, eh? You must come to South Africa, some nice weather here in Cape Town. No rain, nothing, no snow. So yeah, I hope you've got a wonderful day there.
It's fantastic. See everyone joining us here from around the world. We've got some guys. Mohammed Hameth, let's go Yankee Royals. Shahid Sandhu, hello guys, hello to you Shahid.
Yeah, hello Shadi.
Staying in again, just worked off the hip for a single. Tulani, the umpire, ducking as the throw comes in.
Oh, almost hit the keeper's face there.
So you've got Nav Ali behind the stumps there. He's nearly taken one in the grill. So Hamza Rizwan, he's almost up to 50 LMS innings there. 2 more to go to get there. Averages 34.8, strike rate of 160.
Oh.
So that one's a bit of a leading edge and a mix-up.
Oh.
I think home safe, the keeper didn't gather and the throw missed. So 3 runs for no wicket here.
Yeah, Dane is looking like a fit bowler with a big body, but yeah, that was a nice first over there by Dane. Some nice pace there on the ball. I think he's got some swing as well, so yeah, that was a great start for him.
I think this is Haider Ali Khan on to bowl here. Haider, of course, was the MVP of the New York League that happened. It's just finished, and he got, as MVP, was selected for the LMS USA team for the World Series. So, of course, that's happening in England next year, in Cheshire, in August.
That's
so 12 countries from all around the world will be competing there at the World Series.
Yeah.
Clayton, you think you're a shot for the South African team?
Probably not, because I'm a rugby player, but my team, the Bloom Crusaders, I'm on vacation. I'm really on vacation, so they just phoned me and asked me last night, will I come and play for them, because one of the guys pulled out because he's injured. So yeah, I'm a rugby player, I'm playing for the Free State Cheetahs in Bloemfontein. But yeah, it's nice to be here. And like I said, it's awesome here in Cape Town. Some nice weather. So yeah, looking forward for the week.
Oh, it's good to have you here, Clayton.
Thanks, mate.
Suzanta Gosh, he's the captain of the Yankee Royals. Just fields one down there at third man.
Yeah. Just one thing I want to say, the boundaries are a bit small here, eh?
Yeah, to this side they are. We're on this near pitch here.
Yes.
But of course, if a ball comes up onto the balcony while we're here, if anyone catches it, it's a 2,000 Rand voucher.
Yeah.
So Clayton, once you're off the commentary box, bud, be waiting there for a catch.
Yeah, you never know, eh? You never know. Maybe if they hit the 1 year.
2,000 Rand for a voucher. So Adil Shah's the other batsman here. He's 42 innings.
Yes, best of 72.
Not bad. Strike rate of 162 there. 750s. So they both got a bit of caliber here.
Yeah.
LSE Legends. We'll see. Oh, that one's carved out to long off. Should go for 4 and does.
Shot. That's a brilliant shot over extra cover. There's no extra cover, but yeah, that was well played in front of square. So yeah, race away there for a boundary.
Have you watched any other teams play in the last couple of days, or you just come here today?
I just arrived this morning because, like I said, I'm here on vacation, but I'm in the vacation. In the vacation, I'm planning my wedding. So yeah, I'm getting married on the 23rd of December. So yeah, that's all going. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the week, like I said.
Congratulations, eh?
Thank you, Fake.
So, I think that's a comment from the last man stands, but I think that actually might be Mrs. Moore commenting there. It is amazing here. Hopefully someone does take a catch and get a voucher.
Yeah. Looking forward to the one who's taking that catch, eh? I think it must be a spectacular to get that voucher, eh?
Yeah, of course, that's for shop.lastmanstands.com. So all the teams here dressed in some fantastic kit. Yeah. The Yankee Royals in the purple and gold there. And LSE Legends from Pakistan, green and black. There's a little shout for LBW there. Dane's found a bit of rhythm here. His pace has come on. As LSE Legends move on to 10 for naught after 2.1 overs.
Oh, yeah, like I said, first over of Dane was just loosening up, but now I can see he's putting his back into it now. So yeah, he's getting some nice bounce, some nice pace. So yeah, it's nice that we can see how Dana is pulling through. Yeah.
He's got a big back as well there, Dane. He's a big fella.
Yeah. Like you can see all the West Indies guys, they're all looking like that, eh? Like a Chris Gale, Christopher, Kayla.
Some big boys.
Yeah, some big boys.
Someone's carved away behind point there for a lovely 4. Yankee Royals just got the field up here trying to restrict the singles. They might look to push a man back there. The extra pace with the win there, using Dane's pace behind point. See what the captain does.
Yeah, just looking at the replay there, it was a little bit wide, so it was easy for a batsman just to get some bet on it and put it there behind point. So that was a nice boundary there.
Steve Hayes has joined us again. Steve, hope you're well, mate. Wish you were here.
Oh, that was a tight one. Batsmen were on a cruise there.
Just a few changes in the field here. They brought the cover man up. Sending the fine leg deeper for the left-hander. Oh, sorry, third man now, the left-hander. We've lost the Bales, Cape Town. Wind always blows here.
Yeah, always some wind in the area of Cape Town because of the mountains and the sea just behind the mountains. So yeah, I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think we must get a roof over here. Just keep the wind out. Shahid
Sandhu, Yankee Royals have the best captain. Shahid, yeah, Suzanne Gosh, quite a decent captain. Don't know if he's the very best, but he is quite a good one. If you want to know how you catch the voucher, if you're up here on the balcony at Western Province Cricket Club, the batsman hits a 6 onto the balcony and he gets caught by one of the fans up here, they'll get a voucher for the catch, and also the batsman who hit the ball up here also get a voucher. So finish another over there from Dane, and Hayter will come back into the attack. So he's looking at the table here for Pool G. So Ox Misfits, they're on 24 points. They should be safe and go through. LSE Legends in second there, currently on 18. Yankee Royals on 12, so pretty much the winner of this match here, they'll go straight through into that final. It'd be nice to have a team from America represented in the final last 16 of the main event. Of course, Zuta there, played 3, lost 3. The boys from Mumbai, they are a couple of players short this tournament. They had a few late pullouts, so they...
Some of the big names.
Missing a few big names. A good ball from Haider Ali Khan there.
Yeah, bowling change.
So Rizwan here, 7 off 6 balls, and Shah 7 off 9, 16 for none. The start of the 4th over.
Oh, shot.
Heave straight there by Dane.
Yeah.
Sorry,
batsman is swinging hard, but now not a great connection there. So yeah, just a single straight to Dane, who's standing straight. So yeah.
He's nearly taking up half the screen there. Big boy.
He's a big guy, Christopher. Look out, Dane is coming for you.
Great shot. Great shot into the covers there.
Looking for 2. Batsman is always looking for 2.
Oh, possibly an overthrow. They do come through with the overthrow. The ball just skipped off the edge of the square there.
Yeah.
Grant Selliers, hello to you as well, mate. Joining us from London, I think. Tom Kimpton also watching. Hello, Tom, from the Wirral.
Shot.
It's a big hit.
Oh, that's a nice one there by the batsman. Hitting a straight 6 there on the front foot. So yeah, I think that was the batsman is now, he's loosened up. So now I think he's gonna go big now.
I think the Pakistani guy is always looking to go big. Most of the teams we've seen over here, the ball's in their slot. Don't hold back. Seen Adnan Arwan also commented here. He's usually the opening batsman for Yankee Royals. Unfortunately, couldn't make this trip. But it's good to have you there, Adnan. He's a big hitter himself. Brendan Parr as well. Goes by the nickname of Parnage. It's a bit of a mix-up, but no harm, no foul there. Oh, the throw comes in. Oh, it is going to cost him a single.
They just sneak a single, another single. Oh!
Stumps flying everywhere here. But
yeah, all over the ground there's stumps flying.
It's the end of Hayter's second over. See if we have a bowling change here.
Is it Hamza? Yeah, the one batsman. He's almost looking like Amit Khan.
Susanta Gosh, the captain here into the attack with his bowls. Not sure what you call it. It's quite slow. I think he off spin. It's quite difficult to hit, especially into the wind.
Yeah.
He's taken a lot of wickets in New York local cricket, LMS and in club cricket. Anyone watching out there, I'm sure you'd be surprised to hear there's a massive amount of cricket going on in America. In New York alone, the Commonwealth Cricket League has well over 100 clubs playing. And in New York, last man stands. We've got, I think this year we had 8 teams in our midweek league, but we hoping to continue to grow it. There's lots of opportunities for cricket out there. Lots of expats, Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladesh that all have their cricket. That one's carved out to cover for a single.
Best figures there, 3 for 12.
It's very economical.
His economy rate is looking good for LMS, 6.8. Yeah, so batsman hitting a ball to the covers there, wanting to, and they will get it easily. Fumble there in the field, so yeah.
Hello as well to Steve Maddock. He's in Yorkshire. I imagine it's quite cold there as well today. There's been a lot of snow in the UK over the past few days. I'm sure Susanta Ghosh's wife's watching on. I know he's just had a new baby not too long ago, so hello to them if they're watching on.
Shot.
Out to the covers again. Ghosh is quite a wily bowler here. Slow and never drops anything short. It's very hard for the batsman to hit. Though if he does get in his line, we could be having a few balls fly up here to the commentary box. That was carved out to point for a single. Good start here from Ghosh.
Because I think the bowler, you know, if he tosses it up, it's hard to hit into the wind, so it will be, the ball won't go over the boundary, so that's why he's just tossing it up there. He's saying, oh, to the batsman, hit me, I want you to hit me. So yeah, that was some nice bowling there. I think he's the captain.
He is the captain indeed.
He's reading the situation pretty much nice, yeah. The batsmen just having some drinks on the field. I think it's a little bit hot for them. But where they come from, then Pakistan, the weather is also like this. So I don't know why they're taking drinks so early. But yeah, the guys are looking tired. I think it's just have a few runs running hard between the wickets. That's why.
Couple of late nights possibly.
Yeah, definitely. It's South Africa, mate. So yeah, everything, yeah, you can enjoy a day.
Josh Lee, is that a normal cricket ball? It is indeed. We've got a great ball supplier who possibly could be watching himself. Lives in Pakistan, but the ball's been very good balls. Fantastic pink cricket balls that we use here. So this is Asif into the attack, his first over. A dot ball to start. Another dot ball. I think he looks like an off spinner, slightly interesting action. So our side Iqbal, he wants to summarise LMS. So Last Man Stands is a amateur cricket league played in about 13 or 14 countries around the world. We've got around 100,000 players and around 5,000 teams competing all around the world in various leagues. So basically this tournament is our LMS World Championship. Happens every 18 months to 2 years, where all the teams from around the world come and compete for the title of World Champions. So these two teams, Yankee Royals from New York and LSE Legends are from Lahore in Pakistan, I believe. Hello to the massive female cricket fan there, Hannah Sydney Bolton, watching on from the Wirral. So Assad, if you'd like to know more info, if anyone in fact wants to know information about Last Man Stands, pop onto our website, lastmanstands.com. You can also register a team or as an individual player for our leagues, lastmanstands.com/join. As we said, you can enter your own full team, or if you register as a player, we can help find your team. So we like to provide opportunities for anyone to play cricket, wherever you are around the world. Doesn't matter if you're good or bad, haven't played in a long time, even if you've never played, there's a team for you. We are open to anyone to come and try cricket. We're very passionate about the game. We love the game. Provides great opportunities for people to network all around the world. So at this event, there's teams from 12 different countries here, and they've all had a fantastic time here in Cape Town. quite hard not to have a good time in Cape Town. As Gosh is into the attack. Oh, missed stumping chance there from Nav Ali.
Just the over before this one, there was also opportunity to stump, but the keeper missed it and it went down to find the third man for a boundary. So yeah, there's the second one, stumping chance there, and there's another one. The captain must be furious with his keeper now, because that is the third one out. So yeah.
Nav's got his head down there in his helmet. He's looking a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
Nicky Ison, I know he's a wicket keeper. He'll be very disappointed with Nav's keeping there. I'm sure he'll have words with him when he sees him back in London. Nav, of course, plays for the Yankee Royals from New York, but he's in fact from Essex. But he's made great friends with them in tournaments over the years and qualified to join the Yankee Royals here. So that one's just carved away for 4. Not sure on the field setting here. They've got deep cover, deep long off, and then the man at deep backward points. There's quite a bit of space to hit through the point boundary there.
Shot. Nice shot to the covers, just for one, just for a single.
Anwar saying, come on guys, no misfieldings. Come on keeper. I think he's a Yankee Royals fan.
Yeah.
That's Ender Susanta Gosh's second over. Good start from him there. Unlucky with that one boundary. Apart from that, he's bowled very well. As Rizwan moves on to 21 on 14 balls here. Shah's 16 on 20 balls. Just anchoring the innings a little. LSE Legends 45 for naught after 7 overs. It's a big difference here at this ground. At the moment, they're hitting into the wind. Quite a strong wind here in Cape Town.
Like you can see there on the screen, I think this is the vice captain who's coming here to cover, extra cover position. He was just now there by the keeper. I don't know what was the discussion there. I think it was of the misfields and all that stuff. So yeah. There's some fumble in the field, so yeah, the guys are scrambling back for the second one. Like you can see there, the guys are quite a little bit annoying with the fielders. They're taking too long to get a ball into the keeper's glove, so yeah. Shot.
Oh, I think that's out.
That's awesome. That is a nice one there. Ali in the covers just pick up the ball and throw it to the bowler's end. Hit the stump, one stump to aim at, and he hit it dry directly. So yeah, that's the first one down.
I'll see a replay. I think the batsman is a bit lazy in his running there. Just eased into the covers. Oh, very casual to set off. Haider Ali Khan, the LMS USA representative.
Look at the celebration.
He enjoyed that, I think.
Yeah.
The batsman trudges off.
Looking like an Imran Tahir there, just running.
Yeah, Imran's here, of course. He does love a good celebration.
Yeah.
In the last game, we saw some fantastic celebration. We saw a backflip from one of the bowlers when he got a wicket.
There's the running again.
Looking at the trudged off. Never really any intent. The direct hit. I've seen a lot of poor fielding so far from the Yankee Royals, but that was a fantastic throw there.
Yeah, I think that one will just help the fielders to get something going in the field, get a great vibe into the field. I think that one also will help the bowlers just to be a little bit more eager to bowl, and so yeah, it's a nice thing that the fielders are helping the bowlers as well.
New batsman here. It's a good start. Hits the full toss out to long off for a single. This is Mila here, the new batsman. LSE Legends just lost their first wicket. Ticking along nicely though. This is the tough end about, as we were saying, heading into the wind. We've seen some teams from the other end go around 10 and over, so they're on track for a decent score. About 150 or so has been the par. I'm not seeing Yankee Royals batting. Imagine that Big Dane probably hits a long ball.
Yeah, and like I'm watching the game now, on that side where the batsman is batting now, it's keeping a little bit low. So I don't think to go back into your crease is a great option. I think you must just play forward and play the ball under your eyes. So yeah, to the guys, to the batsmen on the pitch, just go forward, guys.
Hopefully they're tuning in as well in their ears there. But I do agree with you there. At the moment, this wicket's a little bit up and down. I think if they get on the front foot there, there's not been a lot of pace in the last few overs. Dane Johnson bowled a decent wheels. Hyder Ali Khan also not bad, but the slow bowlers are on now. Stay forward. Sort of space out here to the leg side. So it's hit straight. Fielder comes round. Oh, it's good commitment there. Didn't mind taking on the body.
Yeah. And I think the captain he's saying to himself he's going to bowl himself out so that the other bowlers can come and finish everything up for him.
No one's into offside, running hard for two. Fielders charging in there.
Oh,
they decide against. Oh, the arm wasn't great, but the intent there, the intent's what stopped the batsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sushant Ghosh got the right idea here. He doesn't want to be bowling guys hitting with the wind. It's only a chip shot, really. Oh, this one's coming out to us. And Hyder Khan takes the catch in the deep. It's a great catch, and Ghosh celebrates. There's no double play.
Second one going down there for the guys of Pakistan. That was almost the catch to us. Yeah, sitting on the balcony. We want the ball to come here. We want to grab that voucher. So yeah, looking forward to another one coming this way.
Now, of course, Clayton wants to win that LMS shop voucher for, I think it's jackpotted this time to 2,000 Rand for the catcher and 2,000 Rand for the hitter. So if you're up here on the balcony at Western Province and you're listening in, get those hands ready for a catch. I know we've got some great fielders here like Ross Kaywood on the balcony waiting to catch the ball. So Yankee Royals have just come back a little here. They've taken
some 2 quick wickets.
2 quick ones. There's only 7 balls left to go until the turn. Of course, 5 ball overs here in LMS. Can be 6 if you bowl 1 wide. It encourages the game to keep going quickly. All our matches, try and get them done in 2 hours 10 minutes so we can fit them in. Guys to play after work. And of course, if you want to join and come play this great format of the game, lastmanstands.com/join. We've got teams running all around the world. It's Ghosh in to bowl again.
Oh.
It's quite wildly Ghosh here, just slow and straight. Not sure if it's going to spin or not. It's the end of 9 overs there, 54 for 2.
1 more over left before the turn. Before the switch.
Yeah, the switch indeed. 10 overs from one end, then 10 from the other end. It's another one of our little quirks that keeps the game quite quick and fast. Zane's stats up here, 107 LMS innings, so does enjoy it. Average of 40, strike rate 160, so could see some fireworks from him.
Best of 97.
Oh, is that another mischance from the keeper there?
I don't think so. I think the batsman just, his back foot was staying in the crease there, so yeah.
Good effort from the umpire there to stop the ball here in the stumps.
Yeah.
Unsuccessful. That's Rory Wellman down there, one of our great LMS umpires. Tulani, of course, that square leg. Oh, that stayed low.
Legs. Yeah, like I said, the wicket is keeping low. That one just went through the batsman's legs. So yeah, he's a little bit annoying that he didn't hit that one. So yeah.
It's just the batsman looks a bit nervous here to get on the front foot.
Yeah. But I think the best way is to go on that front foot. Because if you miss it and you're on the back foot, there's no reason for the umpire not to give you out. So yeah.
It's a short one. Oh, the keeper again, Nav Ali, is having a bit of a mare here so far today. I think he might have been doing a bit of late night training on Bree Street last night. So 2 balls to go here till they make the switch. And Asif here, the bowler's bowled very well. The sweep, it's down the leg side for a wide. Good work by the keeper there. It might have been a bit tough on him early in the innings, but it's a good stop there.
The keeper is standing a little bit far for my word. Look where he's standing, and it's a spin bowler who's bowling, so he's standing a little bit like 4 steps backwards. So I think that is part of the plan, just to keep the extras low. So yeah.
He might be a little low on confidence there, I think, after a few of those misses.
Yeah,
just trying to
definitely
be conservative. So we've got Andres Schumann. How did the Thunder Dragons go? I'm not sure how they went today, but I know they went down yesterday to CT Warriors. Susander Gosh gonna bowl here again. Could be a slight risk hitting with the wind now. It's not the biggest hit out there, but he's got some tall fielders down there. Big Danes down at long off. Oh, it's a great shot. Vacant cover area. Tommy tries to field with his cricket bag there. It's no good. Tommy, of course, heading down to Runnerbosch High School Field 2 for the Milk Tarts game against Bacon. I'll be heading down there shortly myself. Cow Corner Cup is a social tournament that's part of the World Champs event. So we've got 32 teams competing in the main event here. The Cow Corner Cup starts today with 16 teams, so it's a massive festival of cricket and all the guys having a great time. Someone's worked to log on for a single.
I think the Legends is going to make a move now, because they are 66 for 2 after 10, busy with the 11th over, so I think they must just get a move on now, just to get some quick runs. Now they're hitting with the wind, so I think it's going to be much easier for them to score boundaries.
Oh, that's chipped.
Chipped into the covers there.
Maybe 2, no. Striking batsman wasn't interested there.
Yeah, and it looks like the captain is injured, eh? Just look how he's running there.
Oh, I'm not sure if he's injured. Might just be a few years behind him there, possibly.
Yeah, you never know, hey?
Well, that one's hit straight. Oh, it hit the umpire there?
Yeah, I think it hit the umpire's leg. So, yeah.
Umpire seems fine.
I think we must get him as well some keeper pads, just to be safe there behind the stumps, because you never know, some of these guys, they hit a big ball. So I think he must get a helmet and some keeper pads, just to be safe there.
You're looking like a baseball umpire
Yeah.
out there.
I think we must get him some of those stuff, yeah, just to be safe. You never know.
Yankee Royals might be right at home there, from New York, of course, so they're used to the baseball.
Legends now 69 for 2 after 11. Think they're gonna get a move on now, so yeah.
It's a Seif again here in the bowl. I think so. He's bowled very well so far. It's a nice looking shot there. It's only going to be the single. Dane Johnson comes around there. He bowled his 2 pretty quick overs to begin. So what do you do, Clayton? You're a batsman, bowler?
I'm an all-rounder in the team, so yeah, I'm part of everything. So yeah.
Semi-appeal there. Nav Ali, maybe he was just happy he caught one.
Yeah, this morning I opened the bowling, and I batted at 4. So yeah, my captain, I think he's got some nice positivity in me to do well in all the action that I'm doing on the field. So yeah, this morning I think I scored like 36 of 22 balls. So, and my bowling figures wasn't so good, or not. I won't say it wasn't good. It was just no wickets, but 26 runs after my 4 overs. So for me, I think I did well.
Yeah, not too bad, as we see.
Just
Ball worked into the leg side there for a single. So Asif takes the return throw. He's nearly finished his spell here. 0 for, I think they'll update to 17. Again, worked into the leg side. Possibly even think of bringing the fielder in there, make them try and go big there. Bass Carter, nice to see you comment there. Nav's getting it. Nav Ali, I know him quite well. Good friend. Had a few late nights here in Cape Town, so I think that's having an effect on his glove work.
Bowling change.
So we've got change in the bowling here.
And I think the batsman is looking for
going
new
for that
gloves,
helmet.
or is he going for a helmet? Yeah, I'm thinking he's taking his caps off.
So guys, I'm going to step out now, and Ross is going to come in, but it's been a pleasure, Clayton.
Thank you, mate.
I hope to see you in the Karakona Cup later.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Say cheers to my fellow commentator. He's off now. He must go warm up now. I think he's got a game now. So yeah. Our new bowler just started off with a wide. So yeah. Yeah, second ball there, a little bit wide, but the batsman didn't time the ball well, so then no run there. Shot, up is the chance of a catch, but the fielder just pulled out of it on the last second there. But it's great bowling there by the guy. Another opportunity. Oh, just saw another fielder there, down there at the fine deepies behind square,
fine
leg. So, but yeah, the guys, I don't think the guys want to put their bodies on the line. So yeah, that was another opportunity there. Gets
great shot there.
Another one.
Trickles over the boundary for 4. How are you doing, Clayton?
I'm doing well, mate, and you?
Good, great to have you with us.
Thank you. It's a privilege. It's my first time behind something like this, but yeah, it's so far so good.
Is this the off season for you now?
Not really. We are like on a holiday because we're now off for the Christmas season. So starting again on the 28th of December, and then after that we're going. I think it's Italy or Scotland to start again with a Pro 14. So yeah, on holiday now for just a few days, and then go back down to Bloemfontein for business.
Brilliant. Well, good luck with it all.
Thank you very much.
We'll be following your progress.
Thanks, hey. Yeah, the reason why, like I said to my fellow commentary who just left now, I'm here for my wedding on the 23rd of December. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm down here in Cape Town.
She's got a patient wife letting you get away for some cricket with the boys.
Yeah. Actually, she was busy with some of the wedding stuff. So yeah, I told her she can come through, but I think they finished late. So I told her she can stay at home. So because our game is done now. So yeah, I think she's at home now.
Brilliant.
Just taking a nap now.
So the current score is 81 for 2 after 13.1 overs.
Dane is back to the attack now. I think Dane just want to finish up now. He just want to get rid of some of this batsmen, because the batsmen I can see they seeing the ball big now. I think they're seeing it like a rugby ball now. So yeah, I think Dane just want to finish it up now.
Great shot to mid off. Great fielding, whips it in. Only one.
I think Dane will be very, very excited about that, because just in his first few overs, some of the fielding was sloppy. So I think the fielding unit, they picked everything up now. Great shot here behind point.
Great fielding. Whips it in. Last ball of the over. Johnson's going to trundle in.
On the legs.
Sale clips it off his legs for 1. Fumble. Great running. Oh, no. Bit of confusion.
Confusion in the middle. But yeah, like I said, Dane is pretty much happy with that, keeping them down for 1. And that's the end of the over. 86 or 2 after 14. I think the Legends, they will have to get something round about 130, 140, just to play safe. But yeah,
should be a good score. Cool. Just like to thank Clayton for his time on the air today. Great to see you.
It's my pleasure, mate.
And good luck with the tournament.
Thank you very much.
We'll be watching your stats.
Thanks.
And good luck with the rugby.
Thank you very much. Cheers, people.
Thanks, buddy. So, after 14 overs, score is 86 for 2. We've got Ahmed Mela, 16 of 16, and Zain Aberdeen Sahel with 19 or 15. Only 9 extras, which is really good. As we know, extras can play a big part in adding unwanted runs to team score. Back in the hat is Adil Shah with 18 of 22. Bowling figures for the Yankee Royals, with Dane Johnson 3 overs, 0 for 15. Hadia Khan 2 overs, 0 for 15. Susanto Ghosh has picked up 1 wicket. The bowler just checking his run up. It's a wide. I'd like to welcome to the commentary box Wayne Grieve.
Hi Ross, good to join you.
How are you doing?
Well, thanks.
Great shot, big dive in the field. What some great fielding.
So Ross, this is an interesting group, this one.
Yep.
Yankee Royals, they need to chase the score down in 15.4 overs to get through. So there's a game within a game here.
Ooh, big swing.
We'll get the group table up in a second, but LSE Legends can still lose this game and go through. So the bonus points is the key factor in this game. Great shot out to mid-off.
Bit of a fumble, covers well, whips it in. So it's a hail of 19 of 15, Miller 19 of 19. What's another wide, gifting away 3 runs. Yankee Royals captain won't be happy with that.
That's just gone through the top of the surface. Wicket's starting to break up again. This is the 4th game on the field today and still another one to come. So to win a golf major you have to be able to play in all conditions, and similar in Last Man Stands World Champs, you can't only be playing on flat wickets, you have to be able to adapt to all sorts of conditions. Tomorrow, no games on this main square. They're going to water the wicket. Luckily they've got borehole here. There's no rain. It's not been raining for a long time in Cape Town, so wickets are very dry.
So it's 93 for 2 after 15. You somehow feel that these batsmen have got to go big now. Steps away to leg, gives it a good heave, runs hard. It's a fumble, there should have been 2, but Miller wasn't interested.
So LSE Legends know they only have to, for them it's basically a 16 over game when they take the field.
Great to see Arslan Butts supporting the Yankees. He's saying they'll definitely get the bonus point win. Some fantastic support here for the LSE Legends on our live feed on Facebook. Keep any questions coming in, happy to answer what we can.
It's just not coming onto the bat. But LSE Legends will know that whatever they get, the Royals have to chase it down in 15.4 overs.
Should make for a great spectacle. Big heave to mid-wicket. Oh, another fumble. It's great running. Putting pressure on the fielders. So 16 overs done, 4 to go. It's 102 for 2 with Sahel of 28 of 20, and Mela 20 of 21, and Mullins figures are 0 for 15. played 3 with no wins, and unfortunately that's their tournament for them.
So, if LSE Legends lose the game but they pick up the bonus points, that'll take them to 22. They're immaculately dressed, so they've got both teams have got the clothing bonus points. So that's the extra 2 bonus points for the win within 80% that everyone's got to keep an eye on.
Great if we can have that league table up again, please.
It's gone extremely high. Oi.
Just to answer Asadik Paul's question, all these teams have qualified to be here in Cape Town. They've either won their national competition from the 19 different countries playing LMS.
So that ball went extremely high. A little bit of inexperience, I think, from LSE Legends there, because there was an opportunity to get a steal even if the catch was taken. That went so high that the non-striker had time to get back for 2. And speaking of the steal, there's been somewhat controversy.
Tell me more.
The Scottish side are
Fulton
not happy.
Flyers.
They're not happy. There's been a complaint, and I think we need to relook at the steal rule.
Oh no, so was that what happened in the results of the game?
Second 11 needed 2 to win off 1 ball, and the ball was hit out to deep mid-on. Skied, second 11, a very experienced side. Great catch taken at mid-on, and the non-striker returned for 2, and both teams were celebrating.
But this was the last ball of the innings.
The last ball of the innings.
Fantastic.
Cut away down to third man. Dwayne Johnson diving on the boundary. That's a great fielding. Not only can Dane hit the ball a long way, number 7, he's also a great athlete. We've actually got footage from the game, so we're going to bring up the manager later on from Scottish side, the Fulton Flyers, and he's going to talk us through the incident, and he's going to state a case for changing the rule that for the last ball of the innings it's not allowed. It has to be a bit more balanced up in his view. But on the opposite side of the fence, Anthony Johnson is going to fight his case strongly, because he's a big fan of the rule, and it was actually his idea to introduce the steal rule. Well, that's a great shot over long off.
So MDS Sun into the attack. First ball, boundary.
Big shout out to Daisy Cormish, who's watching. We can inform you that Chris Newton had a great game earlier, Daisy.
Valuable dot ball there by MDS Sun. Heave down to mid long on. Fielder whips it in.
So Miller, 24 of 25. Some could argue he's a little bit below the strike rate required, yeah.
Doesn't look happy. He's had a word with the keeper. Great shot. Oh, fantastic. Slaps it through. Extra cover. 4 runs.
Dam Lagoon has just asked us what's the name of the venue. It's the Western Province Cricket Club, founded in 1864. One of the great cricket clubs in the world.
Most iconic for sure. It's another cut.
Dane
Great
Johnson is
fielding.
covering a lot of ground out there. Now Dane Johnson, who's just fielded that ball, is definitely a batsman to watch out for later. If he gets going, he could chase down the score in 12 overs.
So
we've got the knockout draw. This is the moving stage of the tournament. It's getting very exciting to see teams from all over the world qualifying. We'll see Vanora from Sri Lanka. They qualified at the top of their group. They'll be playing the second 11. If you'll see the times there, that's 11:40 South African time. That one's going to be live streamed. Second 11. They've won the Australian national champs twice. Very experienced side. Cut away down to third man. Fielded by Gosh. He's the man that's responsible for bringing the Yankee Royals to Cape Town. It's not their first time here. They're regular visitors. They play in the Cape Town Open quite on a few occasions.
H. Khan. Big swing from Sahel. Oh, they're going for two. Oh. Again, the keeper doesn't look happy with his fielder, giving him the hairy eyeball. Shot! Great shot over long off. 6 all the way. Fantastic strike. The LSE Legends starting to make a late push, put some extra runs on their score for the end of this innings. Got an open stance. Big backswing. A big follow through. It's another great shot. Fielder's coming around. Oh! That would have been spectacular.
So it's 2 consecutive sixes and a fist pump.
Saw the fist pump. Looks like he's in the zone.
That reminded me of you when you played a forward defence the other day, Ross.
No, couldn't help myself.
So well batted.
Go
Giving some
50.
advice to Kamai as he walks in. What do you think the advice was, Ross?
Swing hard. Don't die wondering. It's Zain Aberdeen Sahel, 52 of 28, with a striking at 185. Well batted, sir.
So the Yankee Royals having a little team meeting.
So that looks like the brains trust.
Dane Johnson's animated there, pointing in all directions. I think he's saying bowl it into the wickets.
Sounds like sound advice at this stage of the game.
So, Fires Kamar, 122 innings. That's quite interesting because LMS in Pakistan's only just got going. I wonder if anyone can tell us, has Fires been playing in England or Australia, another country, before playing LMS in Pakistan?
Looks like it.
Good world ranking.
It's wide. He gets off the mark. Great to see so many guys from Pakistan tuning into this game. Slaps it out to long on.
The Pakistan teams have represented themselves very
Oh,
well.
running again.
Oh, that is a surprise run.
Wait. Selfless for the team. Doesn't look happy though. I think he was wanting a not out for his stats. But you've got to put the team first. As we know, cricket is an individual game within a team sport.
I think you should follow your own advice sometimes.
You see me run myself out today.
It wasn't because you're putting the team first, but just because you're slow.
Harsh but fair.
So a new batsman, number 77,
Sean.
Sean.
Definitely got full license to.
Ross, what team do you think's got the best kit? If you had to pick a team that's chosen the outfit and style, who would you go for?
In the main competition, quite like the Cape Town Warriors uniform.
That's wide down leg. On striker stumbles as he attempts to turn for third.
And in the Car Corner Cup, I think the Kalahari team, they've got a fantastic uniform for this tournament.
So the LSE Legends, they're in the Leaping Springbok outfit. They're in black and green. What would you say as we watch Dane Johnson coming into bowl? Oh, this could be a double play.
Well done, Dane Johnson. Good presence of mind.
Okay, so it's confusion out there.
LSE Legends losing a lot of wickets here at the end. Trying to scramble for some extra runs. Brings to the wicket number 1. So Kwabi.
The Yankee Royals, they gleam in purple. The keeper Nav Ali, he actually lives in England. He's from Essex. And he's been on a few tour events, and as we watch Johnson coming into bowl. That's straight up in there. Fielder's coming under it.
Oh,
He gets a hand to it.
Palms it over. 6 runs. Dane Johnson's got a classic West Indian bowling action.
So, good strike there from Shahan Tahir, number 77.
Oh, well bowled. Oh, is there going to be another run out? Oh no. There's safely
Umpire
back.
signal safe. Oh, and Dane Johnson's called for the third umpire. It's called for the third umpire. Unfortunately,
Let's have a
we're
look
not
at-
allowed to use that.
Let's have a look at it, Wayne. Oh!
I'll leave the viewers to decide.
Fantastic game by Dane Johnson. He really looks a good cricketer. Marshalling his troops in the field. Good bowler too. Well bowled, that's fantastic running. Oh. Oh.
So, how do you describe what just happened there, Ross?
Giving a wicket away. To get Zayn back in. He looks keen, he's running out to the wicket. Oh, well bowled, Dane. Oh.
Shouts of 2. This could actually be 3.
Fantastic batting, putting the fielders under pressure. Well, even looking for more. Well, that's it.
So Dane Johnson's not happy. He's going to, I think he has to call his troops in. Just let them settle down before they do the run chase. This is basically now becomes a 16 over game. Yankee Royals, I think they had to win. I don't think they had to make up the numbers in the plate. So they're going to go hard. They can't chase the score down in 20 because that won't be enough to get them through to the final of the main event.
So we should have some summaries coming up. The LSE Legends, 149 for 5 after their 20 overs. Zane with a 52 of 28 balls, top scorer, and Ahmed Miller with 30 of 28. Only 12 extras. We'll see some bowling figures coming up soon. Dane Johnson with 4 overs, 0 for 25. Hadia Ali Khan with 4 overs, 0 for 37. Susanta Josh looks like the pick of the bowlers with 4 overs, 1 for 21. And Divan Mullen, 2 overs for 17, and MD Hassan, 2 overs for 19 runs. That brings the settings to a break, to an end, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Thanks, guys.
We just, during the interval, we're going to bring on Mike Stanger. Mike Stanger is the manager of the Fulton Flyers team. He's also responsible for this wonderful live streaming production. His company QPTV are doing a great job, and Mike he's raising a valid point in my view about the steel rule. He thinks it's a good rule, but he thinks on the last ball of the match, well, Mike, I'll let you explain your views here. You've got the footage in front. What's your views on this situation?
Well, this is the last over of the match, and the bowler is Callum Drummond, who's born in Mafeking, so he's a South African guy.
Okay.
And he's definitely our best bowler, and he's a student of cricket at Loughborough University. So far so good. The last over, the Australian team, the last what are they called?
Last ball. He's going for the steal.
They needed 15 off the last over.
Okay.
Right?
So is this the last over?
This is the last over.
White? Okay.
Yep. I think actually it was 15 off the last over. So this batsman who's facing was their key batsman. He made 91 in the end.
Donnellan.
Yep. So that was a dot ball. This might now actually be the last ball. And what I want you to look at is to see they're consulting on the right side of the screen, because they're very well versed in the rules of last man stands. And if you watch the non-striking batsman, he takes off like a terrier.
Okay.
Whether he steals the run by going earlier than he should is another matter.
Maybe should have a bit of gamesmanship. Do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
He should have maybe stopped in his run-up.
I'm not making any complaint about what actually happened. We'll come to that in a minute.
Just checking, Mark.
Here comes Drummond now. And there you see, he's away, and he's going back for the second one, and now it's being caught.
Both teams are celebrating. Look, both teams are celebrating. Oh, this is controversial. I'm glad I wasn't responsible for this rule. We're going to have to call in the guy that was the founder of the steel rule.
That guy, Andy Scobie, caught the ball at low height.
Yeah.
It would have gone for 6 if he hadn't got there, but he caught it, and in the heat of the moment, our boys forgot about the steel rule, which is, inexcusable, but there you are.
What were you saying earlier about something about criminality or something?
Oh, well, no, my campaign is nothing to do with the result of this match. The result stands, you can't reverse that. But what I wanted the Last Man Stands Rules Committee to look at was, if the last ball is giving the opportunity for the batting side to score 12 runs instead of 6, what is in it for the fielding side? And the answer is, at the moment, absolutely bugger all, not to put too fine a point on it. I think that what should be the case is that on the last ball, if the striker gets caught, the ball is dead.
Okay, well, I'm going to abstain from this argument because I can see it both ways. I'm going to bring
Now,
in...
before you go, we've got an interview with our captain, just to see what he has to say about it.
Okay, but I think it's better for Anthony Johnson to defend the case of last man stands here. So
Yeah.
I'm going to bring him on. But
Okay, we'll hang on to that clip and just hear what the captain has to say. Go on.
Okay, so just a wee bit of explanation, background there for you guys. The last ball they needed one to win. If we'd taken a wicket, we would have won because we lost less wickets in the first innings. Hit one up in the air, got caught, so it's a wicket in normal cricket, but in last man stands your partner can run two, and the 2 runs count to him even though there's a wicket off the ball as well.
Paddy
So
Barber just explaining what
they won by 1 run?
He was perfectly fair about it. Essentially what I'm saying is the rule as it stands is unfair to the fielding side, and the fielding side needs to be taken into consideration on the last ball of the game. The last ball of the game should be fair between batting side and fielding side.
Yeah, look, I think I certainly see your point here, Mike. But I think one of the points I would make is what happened on the second last ball.
Well, I mean,
they bowled a dot ball.
Yeah.
They bowled a dot ball on the last ball.
Look, of course, I'm not arguing about what actually happened. We had opportunities to win the game, and we should have won it. That wasn't the point. The point is that when you get to the last ball, it's a very thrilling game. Either side should be able to win.
And I definitely, I think either side was still able to win. I mean, if the ball hadn't been hit so high in the air, if there was a bit more match awareness from the Scottish guys, maybe you could have fired the stumps down and got a dramatic run out, double play, and run both guys out. You know, so that would have been a fantastic finish.
Well, that's easy enough to say, but the essential rule is not fair. The catcher was sprawled horizontally on the ground because it was a magnificent catch.
Yeah.
And in the context of the game, you might say, well, it deserved to be a winning catch, but under the rules of the game, it had no hope of being a winning catch. If he hadn't caught it, he'd just let it sail for 6. Wouldn't have been any difference.
If it happened on the second last ball, what would your opinion be?
Well, no, the second last ball is the second last ball. The last ball is unique.
Right.
The last ball is absolutely unique, and never mind about the sense of criminality from the run that was stolen for victory.
Australian convicts strike again.
Australians have their own consciences to worry about.
I think the Australian consciences are free and clear. I've had a chat to the boys, and they're really happy with the rule. Actually, and I think they've done really well.
I have a son who played international. I have a son who played international cricket for Scotland 122 times. He now lives in Melbourne. He's about to be an Australian citizen.
Yeah.
God help him.
Good man. Welcome. No, look, I think it's one of those grandstand finishes, and it really, in the end, it could have gone either way. I think the game was played in fantastic spirit from both teams, and even with such a disappointing result for the Scottish guys.
There of the Scottish guys walking off,
but
of course.
I think they've handled it very well, and I think hats off to the Scottish guys. They've really handled it well, and it is one of those unique rules of last man stands. It's not in any other format of cricket. That's one of the things that makes it unique.
But cricket, essentially, it has a reputation for being the game of fairness.
Fairness, you're right.
The
You're
last
100%
ball
right.
is not a fair rule.
Yeah, and in fact, that's why I campaigned so hard to bring in the rule about the steal, because in my opinion, before that, the balance between bat and ball wasn't right, and I think that's even in Test cricket they talk about the balance between bat and ball always being fair. Before that, it was just simply a double play, so there was no incentive for the non-striking batsman. The only way you'd normally get a double play would be if it was the first time he'd played last man stands and he didn't know the rule, or he forgot the rule. So I campaigned for the steal. Now this has obviously come about off the last ball, so you brought that up. So it's something. Look, it's certainly something to think about.
It's worth thinking about.
Definitely worth thinking about.
Maybe
take 5 years to think about it, Wayne?
Well, I suspect we might not be back within 5 years. We shall see. But I mean, it's been great fun. I'm not taking anything away from either the match or the event or the weather.
Certainly appreciate your thoughts there and what you're saying. And it doesn't come from a point of bitterness. It comes from a point of so maybe maybe just have a quick shout out to the guys listening at home. What your thoughts are about the double play rule, the steel rule, what's happened this afternoon, and whether it needs to be changed, whether it's fine as is, whether it's was a dramatic finish to a great game, or as Mike says, it should be changed.
Absolutely. So we'll see whoever it is in the plate final, and if you get to the final, you'll not be getting any support from us.
Absolutely. Fair enough.
Okay. Have a good
Scotland the Brave. Good idea. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much indeed for listening.
Thanks, Mike.
So thank you to Mike and AJ for that. We'll come back to that. Well, that's a catch. Great start here from the LSE Legends. Celebrations. Guys running in from all corners of the outfield.
It's not the start they were looking for. Wicket off the first ball.
So just a reminder that the Yankee Royals need to chase this down in 15.4 as Zane comes in. Slow motion replay. So Ross, what did you think of that argument? And what camp do you like?
I very much see Mike's point. You're giving the batting team the opportunity to have an advantage of the last ball. The bowling team should have the same.
Okay. I think we might have to get the rules committee to look at it. Mike argued it very well. AJ had some good counter arguments though.
Yep. We all know that AJ is a bit of a rule stickler for LMS.
So, Shah, number 2 bowler in the world.
Ali in the crease. Start to the wide. It's not the line. Number 2 bowler in the world should be bowling first up.
He gets good movement with the ball. Drifts into the pads. It's definitely the type of bowler that can pick up quite a lot of LBWs in a low wicket.
Great fielding for zone bowling.
Yeah, so I think just the final comments on that steel rule. It's obviously going to remain like it is for the rest of the tournament, but we'll get the rules committee to have a look at it, and it's something for us to discuss leading into the new year.
Should be some interesting discussions with that rule. Look forward to being part of it all. With Ali back on strike. He's doing a bit of gardening down the pitch. Sets himself up. Oh, yes! Back leg. Look plumb from here.
Saying that earlier, gets the ball to move late. Looks like it's starting outside off stump. Gets the batsman to shape towards the cover area, and then the late movement. Not an easy bowler to face, and you can see why he's so high up the world rankings. See that drift back.
Oh, that's plumb.
Batsman's not happy, but I think when he looks at the replay, he might agree with us. I think that's dead, Ross.
Plumb. Going under.
Ross, earlier you mentioned the batsman was doing some gardening on the wicket. Can you explain to some people that are watching cricket for the first time what that means?
So just going down the pitch and repairing any divots or moving any pieces of mud or any grass that's lying there that could influence the bounce of the ball.
Thanks for that insight, Ross.
Anytime. So we've got the big man Dane Johnson in at 4. His stats, he's played 15 innings, 2 not outs, 437 runs, averages 33 and he strikes at 164 and a best of 71 and a world ranking of 12,909. Looks like a good cricketer.
I think the only chance Yankee Royals have got of chasing this score in 15.4 overs lies with this man. He hits it a long way.
You bowl into the attack as number 23 Kwamar. What?
So eventful start to the innings, few wides, 2 wickets.
Got Yunus with 1 off 1. Ooh.
So scorecard, 142 from 94 balls, that's to win the match. But it's actually, in terms of the bigger picture and the qualification for the last 16, it's 20 balls less than that, so they need to do that in 74. So it's basically 2 a ball they require here.
A lot of pressure on them all the way. Oh, it's kept low.
Oh, and it's hit the helmets. That's 5.
The umpire's quick to signal that.
That's the first time in this tournament, first time I've seen that for a long time. That's a penalty, 5 runs. I think they could still let a run there, Rush, wouldn't they? Do you know the rule in there? You could have run 1 and got 5 plus, or is it dead ball as it hits the helmet? If you don't know,
I think
just say so.
I know if the great
flipped
shot.
off his legs.
We had this question asked on the Facebook Live this morning. If the ball hits the batsman's helmet, it's still live, but if it's the fielder's helmet, it's dead. But I don't know about if the helmet is stationary behind the keeper.
For the viewers watching out there, could you maybe get a ruling on that for us? Could that be a bad omen for the LSE Legends? They look to be very comfortable here from here, but a little thing like that, 5 runs where you weren't expecting it, can get the demons going.
Oh. Dane Johnson's in no mood to hang around. He looks like a positive batter. He knows what the situation is and what he needs to get his team into the last 16.
Ross, it's not just about the $10,000 prize in the main event. There's another tournament that just started today. Can you tell me a bit about that?
So it's the Cow Corner Cup, where the real cricket gets played.
So as we just look at Pool G table here, Doc's Misfits currently top the log. But if LSE Legends win this game, they'll move above them. But the Yankee Royals they want to continue in this tournament. They've flown all the way from New York, and they're not here to make up the numbers in the plate. They want to get those vital 10 points from this match to push them up to 22. The bonus points are required. If they just win between the 16th and the 20th over, it'll take them to 20, but the LSE Legends will be on 22. Is that correct, Ross?
That's correct, yep.
So the Car Corner Cup, Ross?
Yeah, so we played, all the games got underway today. We played our first game in the Old Iraq against the Masajami from Johannesburg, who ply their trade in the Johannesburg Premier League. It was a good game. We put up a good fight, but we were about 20 short. So very impressed, as I always am, with your batting, Wayno.
As we look at Zoeb Shah's figures here, average of 14.47, number 2 in the world, number 2 ranked bowler. He gives the batsman nothing. Do we know who's currently number 1 in the world? Who he could be moving to? He's got number 1 on the back of the shirt. Don't know if that's
where he thinks he's going to.
I don't know if it's a. As we watch him come into bowl.
It's a great shot.
There, Dane Johnson.
Fantastic strike down the ground, 4 runs, pierces the gap.
Don't know how far he is behind the number 1 ranked bowler. But you'd think that by the end of this tournament he could be right up there. He's not changed, he's going to come around the wicket. I think he sees a few of those divots that you were referring to earlier there, Ross. Dane's been doing his gardening. Oh, and he's gone. He looks a little bit unsettled, Shah. Quite an imposing figure bowling to the Yankee Royals skipper.
Looks like he's working on adrenaline at the moment. He really wants this. Looks fired up. Big reputation to uphold, yeah.
That's clever cricket.
That's great batting.
Dane wanted 2. Right, so
Yunus not looking interested in 2, which is, he's getting a mouthful now from Dane.
pushed up into the covers. So this is an interesting start. 3 overs, 24 gone. Shah, the best bowler, has already bowled 2. And there's still a chance for the Yankee Royals.
I think a lot's going to depend on Dane Johnson. He looks like their key player. He's a big man, hits a big ball. Definitely has a presence out there. For any viewers out there,
LSE Legends, very good in the field so far. Good backing up as well. They look switched on here. That's gone straight up. My money's on the safe. It's going to be safe. I think this is a real test for Dane Johnson. He's used to coming in on slightly better wickets. You do not want to be bowling to him on a flat wicket, but this ball's holding up off the deck and it's not easy, so he's going to have to show a bit of skill mixed up with some firepower.
Unfortunately, these ones aren't going to get them the bonus points.
Oh,
it's a bumper.
You call the wide.
Good call by the umpire.
Both umpires in agreement.
Bowler doesn't look happy.
He's got the teapot stance. He's not happy. He disagrees with that.
For anyone out there wanting to get involved in Last Man Stands, very simple on our website. It's lastmanstands.com/join.
Watch come out into bowl.
Great shot.
Smashed out to mid-wicket.
You can either register as an individual and we'll find your team, or register a team and we'll find your league. Really simple. As mentioned earlier, great to see so many people from Pakistan tuning into this live broadcast.
Just something to pick up on here, Ross. Zoab Shah, the captain, bit of astute captaincy. I'll tell you why, is he realizes that this is basically a 16 over game, and he's opened the bowling from the opposite side what most teams do, because he realizes he wants 10 overs with the batsman are hitting squares on the long boundary. So the All-Stars are only going to have about 5.4 towards the short boundary. Guys in the crowd on the balcony are looking forward to the turn, because they starting to gather, looking for the 4,000 rand prize for a catch.
Oh,
I think that's
looked pretty close.
Let's see, these umpires are really good. Haven't made many mistakes this tournament. I think that's just drifting down leg.
Asif Mohammed, another left arm seamer.
Oof.
Big Dane Johnson back on strike.
And Shah is definitely aware of this. He's bowling, he normally only bowls two overs. Looks like he's going to be bowling all 4 through. He wants to make sure he's getting 4 of the 15.4 overs, yep.
Oh, bald.
Ross, just want to test your maths here. Can you explain to the viewers why it's 15.4 balls they need to chase this down here?
It's the winning bonus points. You need to chase the score down in before the 80th ball of the innings. If you don't do that, then the other team gets the losing bonus points. Oh, looks like he's put a bit of spin on that one.
Took the pace off there. Cutter. Good thinking on this wicket. So Yunus struggling to get going, 8 from 11. He's putting a bit of pressure on Johnson. Johnson knows that there's only going to be 5.4 deliveries towards the short boundary.
Oh.
Wondering if we can get some graphics up of the knockout draw. Be interesting to see who these teams will be coming up against should they get through to the next stage.
Oh, he's bowled him. He's given them a send-off.
That's a good celebration. That's one of the best celebrations we've seen today, Ross.
Fired up is Yunus. Oh, sorry, Kumar. You see how much it really means to these guys. Middle stump. That's a great sight for any fast bowler, Wayne.
I wouldn't know, Ross, but I've heard so.
Don't think you give yourself enough credit as a fast bowler, Wayne.
I think I'd enjoy facing myself, Ross.
The opposition today also enjoyed facing your last over.
They did. I think I was the difference between the two sides.
No, don't be too harsh on yourself. The keeper Nav coming in.
Is he the gentleman that's got sat nav on his back?
He does. Forward defence first up.
That's not nav.
Is that not
Abbas
Nav?
Carter's. Thanks for
Thanks,
support
Abbas.
there, Abbas. Ross, please focus, yeah.
It's Adam Jackson's fault. He told me Nav is in. Don't worry, Adam. Forgive you this time.
Apparently, according to Omar Masood, Nav's lost height. So I assume Nav's a bit taller than the batsman who's striking out. Oh, good push out into the offside.
So after 6 overs, 34 for 3.
Where is Navi? Adnan Awan wants to know, where is Navi?
Navi's on the balcony waiting to come bat.
I think he's trying to get a catch back. I think he's looking after that. He's looking for that shop.lastmanstands.com voucher. We've got the knockout draw here.
Okay.
Ross, looks all technical. Can you explain to me where things are going from here?
We've got a couple of teams that are already qualified.
That should be 2. Go, push hard. Dane Johnson
Dane.
wants it. It's not Nav. Going for 2. Please, we need to get the correct name here. Is it Miller?
Miller. That's not
Miller's the
Miller.
bowler.
That's Yunus.
That's Yunus.
Oh. Swinging hard. He's apologising to the non-striker for that shot.
A lot of people are wanting Nav. Abbas Carter saying, we want Nav, we want Nav.
Oh, it's a wide. Poor delivery that from Miller.
You can see what he's trying to do there. Take the pace of the ball.
Omar saying Nav's been demoted for being Nav. Lol.
Shot. This wicket is starting to die. Deep into 4th day of the tournament. Testing conditions.
Playing like a Sri Lankan test match pitch in the 4th day. Turning square. 2 paced.
Nikki Arson's tuned in and says the South African nightlife must be quite decent. Nikki, I think I've seen you in Lamanga, and I think you'd enjoy that, yeah, Nikki.
Fantastic part of the world is Cape Town. Rated as the best city in Africa.
Okay, so the draw. Thunder Dragons are through. The Rebels are through. Tech Republic are through. CT Warriors are through. FJ Stallions from England are through. The only England team through to the last 16. The pulling hookers are through, and one of these two will be joining them.
And
who's it going to be?
Venora are through too. You missed them out. Oh.
It's always good to have you as back up there, Ross. Thanks. Venora are through. Second 11 are through.
James Mendes leading the Venora unit. Also, is that Sharan? Fernando.
That's gone straight up. Phil's gone under it. It's circling. That's a great
fantastic catch.
Watch the celebration.
Great catch. Look at them running around.
I think they've got a rule here. The last one to join the celebration has to wash the shirts tonight. Who's it going to be?
Number
7. He's going to be washing the shirts. Zayn Malik.
Yeah, it's number 7. They're doing cartwheels now. Oh, Dane just got under that too much. Kumar steadied himself, fell back, kept his eyes on the ball. Never easy to catch in these windy conditions.
And then he did a flint-off.
Remember that against Callis. Dane's shaking his head in the change room.
It's Nav. It's Nav.
Is that Nav?
Nav's arrived. This is the moment everyone's been waiting for.
Navid Ali, his stats are 92 innings, is 30 not out, runs 2,000, his average is 32, he strikes at 140 with a best of 74 and 15 50s. His world ranking is 2,474. Fantastic stuff.
If anyone knows the route to victory, it's going to be Nav. Sat Nav. So, not my best.
I'll give you this time.
Oh, hold on by the keeper. Farhed Malik's got no confidence in Sat Nav. He says, out first ball.
Just to answer Joy Molyneux's BT, Tanks Plumbing are playing after this. They are very much in this competition. They've won 2 from 2.
Tanks Plumbing, #1 ranked side in the world.
Great bunch of guys too. Oh, there's too many dots here. These Yankee Royals are going to get anywhere near a bonus point win.
Not easy for Nav. A lot of people tuned in specifically to watch him bat.
So the balcony's looking pretty full here. A couple of guys enjoying some of the amber nectar. Some great music in the background. Great recipe for a atmosphere of cricket, fun, laughter, and exciting times with cricket everywhere. Oh. Miller back in attack. Wind behind his back, he looks like he's getting it through nicely there. Yes, Grant. Doc's Misfits are through.
Good to see Joy Molyneux BT tuning in. She's watching from Pretoria. Nav, is Nav off the mark? Nav, I think, has been sent in with clear instructions.
He's faced 6 balls.
I think he's been told that they're going to save wickets in hand for the last 5.4 overs, and then he's going to unleash.
Great
It's a good
shot. It's come out of the woodwork. Hit the scoreboard at 6. Could this be the catalyst?
Good hit from Hassan. Feels like they need a lot more of that.
All timing.
Abbas Carter has got some advice for Nav. He says, play straight, Nav. Nicky Austin says, oh, pressure on Nav. Someone very important is watching.
Dental nudge it down to 3rd man.
So Nav's starting to get going. He's got 3 from 7 now. So, as you can see, people are starting to gather on the balcony. Car Corner Cup.
The real competition.
It's the welcoming function tonight from 5 o'clock. They've heard Frank's Tanks Plumbing, sorry.
Frank's Tanks Plumbing.
Tanks Plumbing are playing in the next game, and they've got some big hitters, and a lot of people have their eyes on the 4,000 Rand for taking a catch in the balcony.
Have you increased the prize money?
Yes, we doubled it from yesterday. Oh, there's another big hit.
Fantastic shot there by Hassan. Check Nav just offering some sound advice. He looks like he's the calming influence in this partnership. See at the top of the screen, LMS has an online shop, shop.lastmanstands.com. For any kits or any clothing you want to get, please log on and have a look. Some fantastic variations of uniforms that you can choose from.
And we've just got word in that if the prize doesn't go today for 4,000, it's going to be doubled. It's going to be 8,000 Rand tomorrow for anyone taking a catch up on the balcony. So I think that's going to start getting the troops excited. I think there's been a few guys after the game having drinks inside. I think we might see a few more people outside. Got to get all your best catches in the front. Or else if you were for our team, we'll just keep you at the back, keep the drinks cold. We won't be relying on you to catch any.
That's okay.
So the turn of the innings. Talking about shop.lastmanstands.com, now the balcony comes into play. Dane Johnson, 27 from 20. And then the rest of the players have really struggled to get going. Hassan has played and missed a lot, but he's also hit 2 sixes. So 15 off 11.
Fantastic bowling figures from Zaib Shah. 3 overs, 2 for 17. Economy of 5.67.
Aman Pata says Nav is motoring along. That's very good.
Which game are you watching, Amar? Watching this live stream, we've got Grant.
Oh, good shot, Nav.
From London, plays for the famous AON All-Stars.
That was good from Nav. Straight bat down to mid-off, timed that nicely. It's not easy to get in on this wicket, so a bit of fun with Nav. We know he's a good player.
Oh,
big appeal.
Fantastic
given.
catch that. Waits for the
Sun drops his head.
shout out to the Classes Temporary guys in London. I know you're all watching this. We nearly were able to get a team out, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But the guys had a great time in Barbados 2 years ago. It's a great catch.
Do you think he was dropping his head in disappointment at his shot or the decision, Ross?
Disappointment for sure.
Yeah, but at the shot or the decision, I ask.
The shot.
Okay.
What's your view on nicking it and walking, or waiting for the umpire to make a decision?
Depends on how close the game is. Now, the umpires are there to make a decision. I think in last man stands, I always walk. In 11-a-side cricket, I usually walk, but I have nicked one or two before and not walked. It's not against the rules or the spirit, but I think in last man stands, the general thing is to walk. So Shanta Ghosh.
33 innings, 8 not outs, 118 runs, average is 4. Oh my word. It's like my stats. He strikes at 65 in a best of 18 in a world ranking of 27,582.
Yeah, he's just moved up from 27,583. Well done to Santa. He's definitely a man on the up. He needs 1 run to move up another spot. Oh, that's pass. I think we give it to him. Oh, unfortunately, his world ranking remains on 583. Another run to move him up a few spots.
Runs have got to come off the bat for him to move in the rankings, so would you say?
Yeah. So Sasanta Josh, the man responsible for getting the Yankee Royals out here. He does a lot for this team. Yes. Pushed out in the covers for 2. Nav dawdling through. Navs, I think, wants to get the informed batsman back on strike there.
That's the end of another over. 11 overs gone. 61 for 5. But gosh, 1 of 3, and Sat Nav 4 of 9.
The left arm spinner comes into the attack. Adil Shah.
We love a left arm spinner. Every team needs one. Oh, bowled. Pace. Good length, outside off stump. Tough to get away.
Good start from Malik. Sorry, from Shah.
I had the privilege the other day of commentating a game with Omar Henry. Fantastic to get his insights on the game of cricket. And he is very impressed with last man stands and what it's doing for cricket and the
He was
whole
a
setup.
good left arm spinner, wasn't he?
Oh, he is fantastic.
So
Great.
Josh, 1 from 5. Ali, 4 from 9. Someone needs to pick up the right here. Good shot from Gosh.
Great fielding of his own bowling.
Hit that nicely, Gosh.
Oh, it's bowled him. He needs to be getting forward on this track.
So, not easy for the batsman, but it's been the same for both teams. As we said earlier, you need to be able to play in all conditions. 142 was actually a fantastic score on this wicket. You can see the Legends, the way they played. They didn't try and overhit it.
Oh,
to be
get
fair,
very low. Got to get forward.
That's not easy though. I think a lot of other batsmen higher up the rankings than him would have succumbed to the same fate there. Unlucky, Josh. Good effort, bud.
The new batsman is D1 Awilling.
So it looks like the Legends are through. We need to have a look at the draw now. It's starting to get very exciting. Only a few more spaces left.
So that's Tamin at 90, number 99, non-strikers in. A great shot, Nav. Oh,
Yeah.
paddles it down to square leg. It's going to be a long 8 overs, Wayno.
I think Nav's just playing around here. Nav's still got something left in the tank. We saw him in the manga.
Tom Cripps, it's a bit harsh there. He's trying his best.
I saw Nav in Lamanga. He played 1 or 2 great knocks off the field. And also, yes, Nav can bat. There is still a chance while he's at the crease, but he's going to have to try something a little bit different. 62 for 6. 1 wicket away from last man stands. Nav's looking towards the balcony. One of his mates is giving him the signal. He's holding up a sign saying 4,000 rand.
We'll split it.
Oh, and Nav's just tricked everyone.
Tickled it down to fine leg. Fantastic shot. All class. Thanks, Tom.
Okay, Nav, he's looked towards the balcony again. But he goes behind square again. But he's retained the strike. He's retained the strike, given time for some of his mates to go into the balcony. I see he just signaled to say, we'll split it. Do you know what he's referring to there, Ross?
It's definitely the voucher. It's the left arm spinner back into the attack. Score is 69 for 6 after 13.
As Nav looks to the balcony.
Oh,
Plays a
textbook.
Kaywood-like forward defence.
Glorious to watch.
So it looks like Nav might be playing for a not out. Oh, that's very well bowled. This Legend, they don't seem to have any weaknesses in this attack. It'll be very interesting to see the last 16 who they come up against, because I think, well, there's a good shot.
picks out the fielder. That's Kamar, chucks it in.
I think the Legends have come in a bit under the radar, yeah? I definitely think that's out that people are going to need to start keeping an eye on.
Yep. I think in their support staff they've had people keeping an eye on other games while they've been enjoying Cape Town's attractions. They've got guys checking out the team's profiles.
Grant McBar-Saliers is checked in. Very complimentary comments coming from him on Nav's physique. Obviously knows him quite well.
Yeah, so they would have met each other in La Manga in 2016. The Grant plays for the AON All-Stars in London, who one of the world's best teams and really great bunch of guys. So hi to you all.
Nav, I think he thinks there's a speed limit in running on the wicket. Dawdled there at 2 kilometers an hour. Come on, Nav. Give the crowd something to think about up here.
So it's 14 overs done, 73 for 6.
So, Mullen on strike, 3 from 5. Helmet off.
The intent is there. Oh,
Unlucky.
doesn't look happy with himself.
Is that the 7th wicket?
7th wicket. Got Nav as last man stands. Let's watch this Facebook following go through the roof now.
Yeah, you can just see people are tuning in from all over the world to watch Nav. Paul Hennessy in Spain just tuned in. Word has got out that Nav is batting on his own under the last man stands rule.
It's time to be a hero, Nav.
Tom Cripps, he's just made a comment here on the commentary. Ross, can you confirm what Tom has to say about Nav?
He's saying that Nav looks very calm and settled at the crease.
Okay. Nav's counting the fielders on the onside. He's confirmed there's still 8 fielders out there.
Oh.
Nicky Arson says he can't see Nav's running too many 2s. Abbas Carter says test match time, Nav. Everyone on the balcony is saying hit it up here, Nav. Nav, you don't want to get out playing a forward defense LBW. Give something to the crowd here, buddy.
He looks a very organised player.
Oh, that's pad first.
Take a brave umpire to give that out. Oh. The 4 byes. But Omi Masood saying, pleading Nav to come back to the Black Eagles. We'll have a word with them, Omi.
Just on that LBW decision, Abbas Carter has him outside the line. .73 from 26. Nav.
It's all class there, Nav. That's off the pad. My apologies.
So Nav going well this over. Bars, 4 bars and 4 leg bars.
Extra column is
But it's a good 8-wicket partnership, yeah? Nav has 0, the partnership's 8.
so the left arm spinner back into the attack.
Nav just sits on his bat,
It's power play.
taking a power play. They're getting a slip in. LSE Legends are hot. They want to go and drink some Pepsi. They want this to finish now. They're trying to entice Nav to play a shot. And Nav just pushes it out to have a point. I think Nav was well coached in Essex in his junior days. Plays the ball on merit. He's not giving his wicket away. Do you get draws in last man stands?
Not often, but the eliminator over to decide. Oh, we haven't seen an eliminator over yet, have we, Wayne?
No, we're not.
Can you explain what it is?
Well, when the score's a tie, you have an eliminated over, but what I was actually referring to is a draw, because Nav seems to be playing for the draw, not the tie.
Okay, now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But we'll explain the eliminator over in a second. But we might have to just commentate a bit on the draw cricket that Nav's playing. Grant is asking Nav to do the reverse duck sweep. So the crowds are starting to come in. Nav's setting the place on fire here. This is entertaining stuff. Oh, Nav.
Nav, come on, boy.
This is what the crowds have come to see. So Ross, the eliminator over is when a game's tied, all 7 batsmen have to face 1 ball in a super over type format. As we watch our continue. Oh, Nav, class. He's turning for the second. Everyone on the balcony shouting, run him out.
Gets back
Nav's home. Nav pushed the home button.
So 7 fielders bowl 1 ball and 7 batsmen face 1 ball.
And
the keeper from the game has to be the keeper in the eliminator over.
that's correct. And Nav's calling a water bottle. He's looking for some tactics here. He's looking to skipper for some advice. They brought on the gloves. This is clever thinking from Nav. What do you think the advice is, Ross?
I think he's saying guys are getting bored of watching this now. We might be losing some spectators from the balcony here.
I think Nav is good friends with the bowler Shah. He's hoping to see him climb up the world rankings in the bowling here. He's just giving him a bit of respect and pushing his economy rate points up. good sportsmanship
shot there, Nav.
from Nav. It was easy 2 there. Oh, it's 4 runs. 4 runs.
Thanks for that, Nav. We needed that.
I think everyone, all 79 viewers needed that. Towards the balcony. Nav's going for the second, yeah.
Great commitment.
Nav's starting to cut loose here.
Great to see him scampering too. The sat nav looked like it was an autopilot there. Thanks, Adam, for your very kind comments.
This is becoming a net practice for Nav. He's resigned the fact that they're going to be in the plate, and he's just trying to work on a technical difficulty on off stump there, but his elbow looks perfect.
Sitting on his bat there. So, after 17 overs, it's 90 for 7. 40 runs needed off 20 balls.
I think what I've worked out what's happening. Nav's friend is the #1 bowler in the world, and he's saving himself for the #1 bowler from Pakistan. I think he's looking to take him on here. What do you think? He's going to take on Shah. Shah's getting a bit too close to the top of the world rankings, and Nav's got the helmet on. And he signaled to the balcony that he's
going big.
Oh, we almost went leg side.
Great contest this. Bats and ball.
Just a quiet period in the day here, Ross. We've sold this to all the Corner Cup teams that it's going to be an exciting afternoon's cricket, and Nav's helping us paint that picture.
How's that, Ryan? Oh, sorry, I can't appeal.
So what's the run rate required?
2 runs a ball.
Oh, Nav!
Great shot, Nav.
Stop it.
Pleasure to watch. Very easy on the eye, that.
So Nav's worked out that they need 25 and over here. It's not over. It's just taking a while to plane himself in. He realises not many wickets in hand, so he had to take the game deep. Experienced cricketer. This game's still on.
Definitely 2 there, Nav. Go, Nav.
Go, Nav.
Turns with the piano on his back.
So Nav's got a good cricket brain here. He's worked out the equation. 7 off the next 2 balls and then 25 and over from there on in. This game's not over. Some people have been giving me a hard time on the commentary. This man knows what he's doing.
How's that, Ryan?
Not out. Abbas Carter says, I wonder what the tactics are here, lads. I think Nav's asking himself the same question.
Yes, Danny, we totally agree with you. We would love to see some 6s here.
Sharp back onto the attack. It's been a great partnership between Nav and Satnav.
Complements each other well. Good bets on that.
Save your legs, Nav. That's going, bud. So 55 of 10 balls. How many is that per ball, Ross?
5 a ball.
I'll make it 5.5.
I was in the standard grade maths class, Wayne. I think
So
so.
technically it's 6 a ball. So this game's not over, but it might be after this ball. Oh, no ball.
Running down the crease.
Nav was calling for the no ball there. Oh, signal to the balcony.
So guys, this is coming your way now. Oh. Looks like he wants a not out.
So Nav likes the cameras. He's made sure he's got value for money out here today.
He's giving the LSE Legends some good practice.
Oh, that's very well bowled. Very well bowled.
So thankfully we are into the last over of this innings.
So, a few people are on the edge of their seats.
Is Miller going to bowl the last over? I think it'll be very disappointing that Nav's taken us this far, that he gets out on this over.
I think they should bring a short leg in, yeah. I'd like to see him get out. I'm only joking, Nav. I would have done the same thing in your position, but
So what have I?
no, everyone knows that, bro. That was never in doubt. So, 32 runs required a ball.
Oh,
Not much to say anymore, really. Just well done for Nav. To Nav. We'll get in another not out. Can anyone get us some stats of how many times Nav's been not out? Well done, Nav. I think he's going to get a standing ovation when he comes off here.
just heard from the statistician, this will be Nav's first not out ever.
And it's on camera.
Fantastic.
No, this is good. I think we should get a guard of honor down there to get when Nav comes off.
Yep.
Can he remain not out?
Oh,
Nav! He choked!
you haven't done
choked.
that. The last ball
He played so hard for the draw.
made us watch all of that and it gets out.
Nav,
What
you've
are you
done
doing?
all 84 spectators have all fallen off their couch in disappointment.
A little bit disrespectful to the fielding team, isn't that?
LSE Legends, they can't believe what's just happened.
Anyway. Anyway,
Okay, so LSE Legends are through to the last 16. Yankee Royals will be completed in the plate.
so we should see some graphics now. Great to see the players shaking hands.
So, as we see the scorecard, the pick of the batsman for Yankee Royals, Naveed Ali, 31 of 44. Never looked in trouble until that final ball. Dane Johnson was the one man that looked like they could get the guys home in 15.4 overs, but when he got out, the game was over. World #1 bowler showing his class again with 2 wickets for 23. And all the bowlers going for under 6 and over. A lot of that was helped by Satnav pushing the ball back at the other end. So the LSE Legends batted first in this Pool G match, 149 for 5. In reply, the Yankee Royals, 100 all out in the last over. Legends win by 49 runs. So that takes Legends to 28 points. Doc Misfits finished second in the group, followed by Royals with 1 win, and Zuta in last place with 6 points.
This is the business end of the competition now.
So LSE Legends, they're up against Pull-In Hookers, a Cape Town team. That's in match 8 of the last 16. That's going to be played on the Gary Kirsten Oval at 11:40 South African time. So for everyone in Pakistan looking to tune in for that game, you'll have to follow it in on live scoring. It won't be on the live streaming, but if they win that game, they'll be through to the quarterfinals, and they'll take on the winners of Vanora from Sri Lanka and Second 11 from Australia. And from the quarterfinals onwards, all the games are going to be live streamed on the main oval. Ross, do you want to take me through the other half of the draw?
On the other side of the draw, we've got the Jula Lal Bangers against Alex Chiefs. Thunder Dragons, we're still waiting for the runner-up of Pool A. Czech Republic will take on the pool runner-up of Pool D, and the Rebels will take on the Docs Misfits. So fantastic matchups. We look forward to 14th.
Okay, we're tuning off from this game. Next game is going to be starting in 5 minutes. We'll be back shortly.
Thanks for joining us.